What's up everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be replacing the save batteries on these Pokemon cartridges. This Pokemon Blue cartridge is mine, however the other two are for a local game store. That store is called NerdZone. I'll flash the link to his website up here on screen, and I'll also have the link down in the description if you guys want to check him out. He has really good prices, and he has a lot of fair deals. So as you can see, these cartridges are fairly simple. It's just one screw. You need a game bit driver for that, and once the board is out, then from there you can desolder the battery. If you're doing this for yourself, I highly recommend you get a pair of needle nose tweezers like this. You can kind of hook it under the pin for the battery and pry up on it just a little bit while you're desoldering. That way it doesn't stick back to the board. Real quick, while I finish taking this battery out, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to link the video with all the music that I use in this video down below. I highly recommend you check out that video, as well as the guy's channel. He does some really cool stuff. Now we have the new battery here. I'm going to try to line it up a little bit before I start soldering. Now that I have it in place where it needs to be, I'm just going to press down on where the old solder is, try and melt it so it'll stick to the board. NerdZone had me work on these because none of them were holding a save. He also gave me another copy of Pokémon Silver to replace the battery in, and I fixed that in a short if you want to check it out. I'll have that linked in the description. As you can see, I need to add a little bit of solder because some of the old solder stuck to the old battery. So we're going to do that once I get this other side tacked down as well. You're not going to want to add too much solder, but you want to make sure that there's enough on there that it'll stay attached to the board. Next, I'm going to be cleaning the pins. I'm going to be using a fiberglass scratch pin, and this is just going to remove any dirt, dust, tarnish, or corrosion that might be on the pins. That way it'll read good. Once you do that, you're going to want to clean the pins with some isopropyl alcohol. I definitely recommend using a higher percentage, like 91% or even 99%. Next, we're going to be cleaning the outside of the cartridge. As you can see, somebody decided to write with Sharpie on this one. I recommend using higher percentage isopropyl alcohol to remove the Sharpie. It just works better that way. I don't think you can get it all off. At least I wasn't able to on this one. You can still see a very faint highlight of where it was, but I was able to get the majority of it off, and it looks way better than it did. Right now, during this part, I was using 50% isopropyl alcohol, and as you can see, it wasn't working super well getting the Sharpie off. Now here, during this part, I was using a little bit of 91% isopropyl alcohol, and as you can see, that's working much better than the 50% was. Now that it's all cleaned, you're just going to want to put the cartridge back together. So you're going to want to slide that back into place. And then you're going to want to add the one screw back in. Now that I've walked you through the basics with the first cartridge, I'm going to try to keep my commentary to a minimum on these other two. As you'll be able to see once I open this one up, the save battery's already been replaced, which I didn't realize, but it was holding a save when I was playing it. I just wasn't sure if it was still the original or if it had been replaced, but now that I've opened it up, I know. Since I've already got it open, I'm going to go ahead and clean the pins while I'm in here. It is my own personal copy, and it was working fine. However, there's a problem every once in a while where it won't read, and you have to reinsert it a couple times. So that means the pins probably need cleaned. now that these are all repaired, we're just going to go ahead and test them. This Game Boy Color is one that I recently modded. I uploaded the video already. I'll have that link down below if you guys want to check it out. And I also have a Game Boy Advance that I'm planning to mod soon. I just ordered the parts for that. And so if you guys are interested in that, let me know and check it out when it comes out. As you can see, all of them are now holding a save, so that was a very successful repair. If you guys want to see more of this style of content, let me know. I'll probably have more that I can repair eventually. Thanks everybody for watching.